Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. I know it's been many days since we have seen each other, and trust me, I miss you all a lot. Okay, now today in social studies, we will be starting a new chapter. Okay, but before starting about that, or even before telling you that what will we study today, first of all, I want to ask a question from you all, and I want you all to imagine this that imagine that you are in a time or in such an era in which there is no money. Okay, there is no money and you need to buy something. Okay, for example, you need to buy any clothes. Okay, or you need to buy chocolates, or you need to buy a football. Okay, but you do not have a money. You live in such an era when there is no money. Not only you, nobody has any sort of money. Okay, so just imagine that how will you be able to buy that thing. Okay, just imagine it, right? Now, see, I can help you in such a way that consider this example that there are two friends, Ali and Mariam. Okay, Ali has lots of eggs but no flour, right? And let's say that Ali and Mariam both want to bake a cake. You know that I'm telling you this that for baking a cake, you need flour as well as eggs. Okay, so Ali has lots of eggs but no flour. Okay, and imagine that Mariam has lots of flour but no eggs, right? So what do you think? And they both are friends, so what do you think that they both can do? They both can exchange with each other, right? Mariam can give some amount of flour to Ali, and Ali can give some amount of eggs to Mariam, and in this way both of them will be able to bake a cake, right? So when there was and in that time when there was no money. Okay, there used to be a time in our world when there was no money. Nobody even knew about what is actually money. Okay, so there was an era, there was a time when there was no money, right? How people used to buy goods from another? They used to give something in exchange. Okay, they used to give something in return to them, right? For example, if I want to buy you, let's say that you have a television in your home and I want to buy it. Okay, so I can give you pair of clothes. Okay, or I can give you anything else in exchange of it. Okay, so or even if okay, don't consider the example of television because television is also a modern invention, right? Consider go back in time. Consider that you have fish. Okay, and I want to make that fish. I want to have that fish. Okay, so in exchange what I will do, I can give you any food item in return. Okay, so and then you are taking that food item from me and you are giving me that fish. Okay, so that is the way the people in the earlier times, in the older times, used to buy goods from each other. Okay, so the topic that we will study today was that the world, what was the world before money? Okay, and how did the money originated? Right? So the method that I was telling you all about, that people used to buy goods by giving something in exchange, by giving something in return to that, or by giving something in exchange of that, that is called as a barter system. Okay, here is the example of the barter system, right? You can see that there's a small girl and there is an old man, right? This man is giving fish to this girl, and in exchange of that fish, the girl is also providing a food item. Okay, this bowl has a food item, right? It can be strawberries or anything, it can even be beans. Okay, she is giving this in exchange of that fish. So this is called as barter system. Okay, what is barter system? Barter system is such a system in which when one person wants to have anything, they give something in exchange of it. Okay, and during older times, in the older times or earlier in time, people used to buy goods from others in the form through barter system. Okay, you all should know the spelling of barter system. Memorize it with me. BARTER. Okay, BARTER, barter system. Right now, with passage of time, this barter system, it has started to obsolete. Okay, it has started to fade away. Right, obsolete means to fade away, or something that is no longer in practice. Okay, so the barter system started to obsolete. Then comes another way of buying the goods or buying anything, that was clay tokens. Okay, now here is the example of these clay tokens. Right, you can see that they are present in different shapes and in different sizes. Some are small, some are large. Okay, so these clay tokens, they were actually depending upon their sizes and their shapes, they were used in buying different items. Okay, if you need to buy something that is large in size, so a larger clay token was used. If you need to buy something that is a smaller in size, then you were supposed to pay the smaller clay token. Okay, and then also, and they also used to have different shapes. Okay, that was depending upon the shape of the item that was used to be bought. Right, so after the barter system, right, it got the buying system, or the people that used to buy goods from others, right, it began with barter system. Then this system obsoleted. Okay, then comes clay tokens. Then when clay tokens, they also obsoleted, then came coins. Right, the coins were made from different metals, but the most commonly used metals that were used to make coins were copper, silver, and gold. Okay, we know that gold is to buy something that is most expensive or that is most valuable. They used to pay they used to pay money in the form of gold, in the form of gold coins. Okay, and then comes silver, and then comes copper, something that is not so much valuable, right, that is very cheap. Okay, so that for that the money was paid in the form of copper coins. Okay, here is the example of these coins. Right, these are the gold coins. You can, if you will google it, you can also see that there are many coins in the form of copper coins or in the form of silver coins. Right, then the coins, they got, then after coins we got another invention, that is in the form of paper money. Okay, so paper money along with coins, they were used to buy items, to buy different items. We know that the paper money comes from trees. Trees are the ones that are used to make paper money. And coins, we still use coins, right? So coins, again, they are made up of metals. Okay, so this, you can see that this is the way the money came into being, or the money was invented, right? Or this is the modern system of buying. This is the modern system of money, that is paper money and coins. But before time, when there was no money, when there was no clay tokens, the first system that was used to buy items or goods was barter system. Then it was improvised, right? Then it got improved and clay tokens were used. then this also improved, and coins were made. They were made by the help of metals, okay, and then this was improved, and then came paper money into being, and this was also accompanied with coins. Okay, so have you considered that why the paper money actually came into being, and why the barter system got obsoleted? Okay, because it is easier for us to carry cash with us, right? We just have one wallet in which we have our cash, and we can easily buy goods. Okay, if I'm going to a shopkeeper and I need to buy grocery, I can just pay some money to that shopkeeper. Obviously, I need to earn it first, right? I should have a way to earn it, or I should have a way to have that money with me, okay? A halal way to have that money, right? So, this is the modern way to buy something, right? So have you ever considered that why the barter system got obsoleted and why the paper money came into being? Because it is for our own convenience. Imagine if I have to buy a television, and television is in big size, okay? The size of television is big, and in exchange of that I need to give some other small goods to that shopkeeper. So then it must be a hassle for me to carry those small goods, like for example clothes or other stuff, to carry along with me and go to that shop and then sell it to that shopkeeper. Okay, so it's a hassle for me, and also in that way I need to give other stuff of mine as well, right? So just for our convenience and for our comfort, the paper money and coins came into being, because in a small place we can store them, and it's easier for us to buy goods and items by the help of paper money and coins. Okay, so what we learned today, we learned that what the world used to be before paper money and coins. Okay, how the people used to buy the item, how the people used to buy goods and different items when there was no money. Okay, you all should be knowing that what is barter system now, and you all must be knowing that how did the paper money and coins came into being. Okay.